This is supermarket glam right here. Like, what? What's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, jeez. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I know you noticed something different. I know you noticed. I bought myself a new camera. I decided to invest in myself. I purchased the Canon G7X and it is bomb, y'all. If you guys want any specs or any details, I will post the link to this camera bundle, and I got this from Amazon. I'll post this in the description box below. But you are not here to see my camera specs. You are here to get into this phase. I got so many requests on doing a cut crease, what brush you use to do a cut crease, how do you choose shadows for a cut crease. So I just decided that what else do I do besides give my supporters what they want? And I used to be extremely afraid of it. Like, no cut creases. I'm just gonna figure it the fuck out and, you know, add some shit the other way. So before we jump into the footage, just a little bit about the products used in today's video. I took part in Oma Beauty's Carnival Makeup Contest and I actually ended up being one of the winners. Taking some time to congratulate myself because it's something that in a million years, like 3 months ago, you couldn't have told me that. Well, no, it did happen 3 months ago. 4 months ago, 6 months ago, whatever time before I decided to do it, I would have never known that that's what I was gonna do. In today's video, I'm gonna be using the Black Magic Carnival palette, and it's a little beat up because I used it, but here are some of the shades. And I just wanted to show you guys my favorite shades. Of course, we have to go with the shade Trinidad, and it's a beautiful green, kind of green golden color, and I think that you should be able to see that. Next favorite shade is Bahia. I love a nice shimmery gold in a palette, so that's what it looks like. My third favorite shade is the shade Tenerife. This is like the holy trinity right here for me. This is all I need. I don't even need silver because this green can go either way, but these three shades, that's all I need in a palette. I'm using this for a highlighter. This is what I have on right now. Do you see that? Do you? For what? Who they mad at? So without further ado, let's jump into this video. Okay, so first things first, every time I do my cut crease, I prime my eyes. So I'm just priming my lids. And I don't use a whole lot, but I like to just spread it just like this, so that way it is spread evenly, and you want it to be able to breathe. You don't want to slap it on too thick because then it takes forever to dry and then your shadows get all goopy. I'm taking my Morphe 224 brush and it's literally patting this on. Not taking away my brow bone color, but just patting it in enough for it to blend. I'm bringing it up towards my brow bone. So now that I have this all patted in, ready to go, I am going to go in with the shades in this order. Oruro, Mazlatan, Bahia, Tenerife, I think that's how you say it, Tenerife, and then I'm going to be using Rio for a pop of pink. Going in with Oruro, this color right here, which is the orange shade. And I'm gonna start off with, oh, what the hell is that? This is going to be blended out even more, so I expect it to go higher as I add different colors. I have Oruro patted in. Next I'm going in with my Zlatan. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna add that in this area right here, directly in my crease. It'll give my eyes some depth, so when I add the shimmery shades on my lid, my eyes will pop more. I'm literally just patting that in, softening any harsh lines, and we're gonna go back in with these shades again. Super patient with this. Once I have those colors blended in, I'm going back in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm gonna use that to cut my crease. Always have some sort of rag or wipe or something nearby, so that way you can just wipe your brushes off, and I like to wet mine with alcohol beforehand. I'm using the Morphe M224 brush, and I like to take that and then dab it into the concealer, and I like to saturate both sides. So I'm gonna be using the rounded edge. See that? So I'm gonna be using the sides, not here. I'm gonna be using here. Try my best to use the rounded edges of the brush instead. It's just a lot neater. And also you want to look down, so that way you can automatically see this right here. I see where my crease is. I'm just gonna tap right here, and then I'm gonna drag that in, and that's how I'm gonna know where my cut crease is gonna start. Then I'm going to turn the brush, and I'm gonna take the edge, and I'm literally just going to trace that line that's already there. Light sweeping motions. I'm not really just taking it and just drawing on one big like circle. It's hard to talk while you do these things. Like, I commend those who can cut their crease and talk at the same time, because it doesn't work for me. Like, it doesn't work. And you know what? I messed up. And don't mind me while I'm talking with my eyes closed. You can literally take Vaseline, and I learned this from Beats by Deb. I love Beats by Deb. Takes the Vaseline on a smaller brush that she would use to cut her crease, and outlines the cut crease, and then takes a baby wipe, or takes like a cotton swab with remover, and you take the product off like that, and then you cut the crease, so that way you get an even base. And I totally forgot to do that. And you're like, why is my shit turning red? And I'm like, duh girl, because you didn't. Oh, okay, well listen, we gonna try it again next time. Hopefully I remember, because this is ridiculous. I want the darker shadow that I'm going to use on the outside to really intrude on the cut crease. The hard part is over. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to take the shade Tenerife. I'm going to put that all over my lid, and I'm going to stop a little shy of halfway. This is my technique for cut creases, period. You can just take this 3-color formula, take 3 colors, and one of those colors already being the color, or at least one of the colors that I used in my crease. I like to take the top and just go over the actual cut crease line. And I noticed that this allows the crease to really pop in photos. Disclaimer, cut creases are like your brows. They're not twins. Obviously, mine are not twins. They're not completely identical, but when I snatch this whole face, everything comes together. So, trust me. I'm using the shade Bahia. A very summery spring shimmer vibe. I can't not have shimmer. If it doesn't have shimmer, it doesn't make sense. If it doesn't have glitter, it doesn't exist. If it doesn't, like, I need some sort of glam, some sort of something. Like, you have to give me something. Going in with the shade Rio. Taking Rio, and I'm literally just going to pop that on top, overlapping where the shimmery shade is. And I'm just using this fluffy brush, and I like to use this brush when I'm blending shimmers with matte shadows, because it really picks up the matte shadows. And you just want to make sure that the edges are nice and soft. You don't want it to be too harsh. You want it to be pretty blended, because they are 2 completely different textures, 2 different tones. So I'm just taking that and I'm blurring out the edges. overlapping it onto the shimmery shades. And I'm overlapping it because it gives a nice gradient. My Zlatan shade again. Pat that on into my crease. Well, into my outer V. I'm gonna pat that on into my outer V. This is my cut crease formula for most of my cut creases. Cut crease is pretty much done. I'm just going to tap and blend out any harsh lines. My Zlatan shade, which is the dark brown. And the eyes are done. I'm going to go ahead and add my lashes. And when I add my lashes, I like to add the eyelash glue as eyeliner. So literally just apply it like eyeliner. By the time I finish one eye, the other eye is already dry. Probably wondering, like, how the fuck is she gonna get this extra glue off her lashes? I go in with some mascara. And I'm just gonna apply my mascara like normal. I remember the days with brows and no foundation, like just brows and lip, like. I learned how to do my cut crease on YouTube, and I just took some tips and tricks, and after a few years, keyword years of trial and error, I ended up, you know, getting this. And my cut creases are still not perfect, but they're cute, you know, like this is a look. I like this. If you're here and you're watching this video, that means you must like it too. Give your girl a thumbs up. You know, if you follow me on Instagram, I have been consistent, okay? I did some work on myself in this time, so now it's like, now that everything else is falling into place around me, I have to apply. You always have to apply and drive and just push yourself to do what you have to do, because at the end of the day, nobody's gonna make your dreams come true but you. Make sure that you like this video, you comment and let me know what you think, let me know what you want to see. I mean, if you have any tips that can help your girl, then comment those too. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys at the next video.